Good morning, our compatriots in the Philippines and abroad, all over the world. Today is June 15, 2023. This is the last day of my novena for the Feast of the Sacred Heart. And this morning at 11 a.m., Department of Health Undersecretary Dr. Eric Taya is accepting the desire of the Sacred Heart of Jesus for his blessed office in the Civil Service Commission to welcome this Rizal painting I inherited from my late grandfather, Dr. Guillermo Rizal. So, I would like to thank really our beloved Sacred Prophetic Chairperson of the Civil Service Commission. He was so gracious to accept this Rizal painting on December 14, 2022, Feast of St. John of the Cross, when I offered to DOH Undersecretary Eric Tayag to make his own, the oath taking before Chairperson Carlo Alexi Bendigo Nograles, before this painting with Chairperson Nograles. And so today is a full circle because we would like to thank the Civil Service Commission. The pilgrimage of this painting started with President Alfredo, President of the University of the Philippine System, Alfredo E. Pascual, to guide this Rizal leadership in the University of the Philippine System. Then, this painting went. There was an entrustment, February 2019, in the office of Secretary Eduardo M. Anyo, Secretary of the Department of the Interior and Local Government. December 14 last year, Civil Service Commission that takes care of all the public servants. And now, in the Department of Health, because Secretary Teodoro J. Herbosa is a Rizal descendant. And by God's grace, we would like to celebrate the anniversary of the June 30, 2023 oath taking of the 17th Sacred Prophetic President of the Philippine Republic for the World, Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr., in the blessed office of Secretary Teodoro J. Herbosa. Thank you, my dear Civil Service Commission. May the Rizal spiritual leadership guide every agency that you are serving. And thank you above all, Chairperson Carlo Alexi Bendigo Nograles of the Sacred Prophetic Civil Service Commission 2023.
A Sacred Prophetic Day, June 15, 2023, the 9th day of my novena to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Tomorrow is the Feast of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. We would like to thank the Department of Health Undersecretary Eric Amar Tayag for accepting the desire of the Sacred Heart of Jesus for him to welcome the Rizal painting I inherited from my late grandfather, Dr. Guillermo Rizal. The pilgrimage journey of this Rizal painting is the following. I entrusted it first to the University of the Philippines System President Alfredo E. Pascual to guide the sacred prophetic leadership guided by the ideas of Dr. Rizal and Dr. Ferdinand Blumentritt in preparing for the establishment of the UP Covenant Monument or Dambana ng Bayan in the University of the Philippines, Diliman, Quezon City. From the UP System President Office of Alfredo E. Pascual, this result painting I entrusted to Secretary Eduardo Año local government. And then, on December 14, 2022 last year, Feast of St. John of the Cross, another great saint of Carmelite, Dr. Eric Amartayag of the Department of Health, I requested him if he is willing to make his oath taking as President of the National Union of Career Executive Service Officers Incorporated or NUSESO, since I am an honorary member of this NUSESO. And heavens was very well pleased because Dr. Eric Amartayag agreed to make his oath taking in the Civil Service Commission Office of Chairperson Carlo Alexi Bendigo Nograles. And with me is my dear Kuya Luis Lim of the Interfaith Philippine Dao Digong Temple, who accompanied me on that sacred prophetic day. And so we come full cycle now when the desire of the Sacred Heart of Jesus is finally fulfilled. So heavens will bless the entire Department of Health in the Philippines for the world, now headed by a Rizal descendant, Secretary Teodoro J. Herbosa, who welcomed me in the University of the Philippines in all my activities there as Executive Vice President. So now, with this YouTube video, as we prepare for my June 27, 2023 pilgrimage to Lucena City, Quezon Province, Carmel of St. Joseph, with 5 pilgrimage intentions, I believe that the Sacred Heart will grant all the pilgrimage intentions because Dr. Eric Tayag, very praised by Secretary Teodoro J. Herbosa in his interview with Karen Davila, he said he is very pleased with the Undersecretary Dr. Eric Amartayag. So, he has appointed him information officer and he appreciates his accomplishment in this knowledge, and information, and technology. Or what more manifestations of the divine grace, divine intervention, and divine providence. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge Grand Master Thomas Leang, Master Carol, Master Jen, who have been guiding me with the interfaith graces. And that's why I have their modeling you of the Mother of Mercy, Mother of Interfaith Graces Creative Millennium Team. So this will be the YouTube for my YouTube channel, Kabanalan, Kabayanihang Kalikasan, opened by Helena Sanchez Maglambayan of Ontario, Canada. And with this is the triumph of holiness, heroism on creation in the Marcos Presidency. May I ask you to say something?
Okay. I am honored and privileged to this painting that is entrusted to me now. I'm overwhelmed, but I am so happy that this painting is entrusted to the Department of Health, and that this will remind us of Dr. Jose Rizal's ideals and for our motherland. And I hope that Secretary Teodoro J. Herbosa, a descendant of Dr. Jose Rizal himself, will be happy for this important occasion today. We are humble here at the Department of Health, and we share this humility with everyone. Maraming salamat po.
Mabuhay ang Department of Health! Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Mabuhay si Pangulong Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr. Wow!